My name is Krysten Booker, and this is my first piece, Colorful Thoughts. To be confined in a small space, that's the beginning of life, and unfortunately for some, it's how it ends. Some folks live their entire lives in this small space in their mind, closed off from the rest of the world, shutting others out from something colorful. Eleanor taught me about color, not only in art form, but in the form of a person, in the form of love. Paint splashes everywhere. Star stickers placed on doorknobs, she didn't care. I was free to be me, free to think, free to sing. I feel bad for people who haven't experienced that type of freedom, the exposure, the imagination. Fighting, trying to fit in, tucking themselves away in some small box. How lonely your little box must be. The smell of fresh air is much better out here. You don't have to stay in there. Put those hot pink heels on. They'll lift you right out of that small space. Walk in like you've already won, but carry yourself with grace. Grieve the loss of the old you. That's not who you were meant to be anyway. Walk barefoot in the dirt, feel the earth. Step on a sharp stick and it'll quickly remind you you're human. See the colorful people. They're different from one another. They laugh at stories, not putting other people down. Talk to someone old and share with someone young. Travel often and eat new food. Pour into a child every chance you get. Be their Eleanor. Believe in them. See them. For this is how the world will change. You're not supposed to stay in one place. We may begin in a small womb and end in a small box, but we don't have to live small-minded. The world could be beautiful if color is what you choose. That particular piece was inspired by my growth more recently, and especially my experience with my Aunt Nori. Her name is Eleanor. I grew up around her. I was with her all the time, and she's an artist. And in more than one way, she thinks she's an artist through painting, but I think she's an artist through life. And I love her very much. And she taught me words. So she doesn't know probably, but when I was probably 4 or 5 years old, we were watching a movie and I looked up and saw the reflection of the television in her glasses. And she told me, that's called reflection. When I was a little kid, I was like, I see the TV in your glasses. And the word reflection was amazing. And that was the day I fell in love with words. Faith, grace, hope. They're the names of the people I love the most. Each day is filled with challenges, but my weakness turns to calluses. Hurt doesn't make me hard, it makes me tired. Love doesn't make me strong, it makes me free. A perfect mother I'll never be. You see, I strive to break cycles, I yearn for change. I'm not saying I feel entitled, I'm done with pain. I don't live for the success, I live for the moments. Faith, grace, hope, believing, forgiving, and longing for love, for life, for freedom. They smile, they laugh, it brings tears to my eyes. In fact, all I need is them. Blessed to be their mama, love them more than they'll ever know. Taught them how to walk, but they teach me how to grow. That poem is about my 3 daughters. Their middle names are Faith, Grace, and Hope. And I didn't know this, but they're not triplets, so I obviously had them at different times. I didn't know that their middle names would teach me so much. My oldest, just different occasions, she's taught me to have faith. I'm still kind of learning what that means, but she teaches me a lot. My middle daughter's middle name is Grace, and she's taught me to have a lot of grace for myself. And then my youngest, her middle name is Hope. and I had her pre-COVID. And so I knew that when I delivered, we didn't know it was going to be a girl, and I had a name in mind. So when I delivered her, I was like, okay, her middle name is Hope. We'll see what that teaches me, because I had been learning from the older two that their middle names had taught me so much. And so then COVID-19 happened in 2020, and I knew exactly why I had her. Some writers that inspire me right now, mostly is a local here in Ada, Cindy Bird. I'm reading so much of her work right now. And Christy Brown, I'm reading just from their work. I'm learning a lot about grief. And I have not lost anybody super close to me. And I'm learning so much from them. And there's some sickness in my family, and I hope that I'm not learning from them to help me with the process, but also it's helping me with the process. And I love them so much, and they probably have no idea that I look up to them so much. Don't be sad, I am here. I'm far away, but I'm near. Today is new, speak life into existence. To love and feel love, know the difference. Your mind is not the enemy, soon you will see. It's never been more clear to me. In my thoughts is where I want to be. It's safer here. I don't have to hide. No one to judge me or make me cry. Your pain is deep, and it's very real. I want to feel what you feel. I'd hold you close and grab your hand, and when you fall, I'll help you stand. I may be far, but I am near. Together we will conquer our fears. The name of that piece is called Distance. I wrote it for my best friend when she was having a hard time. She moved far away from me, and so in the beginning it was kind of hard. It's still hard, but when you go through things, you need your person, and sometimes you just need to be next to them. But life gets in the way, and schedules and jobs, whatever. You can't always just drive and be right there. And so I was trying to just put into words, like, I'm here with you, and no matter how far apart we are, we're together. Sounds cliche, but it means a lot to me. Some things that inspire my writing are just being outside. I like to feel. When I'm really in my feelings, I just have to go and feel the air. I have to smell, like, the smells wherever I am. I like to take off my shoes and feel my place. And I close my eyes and hear noises. I guess I just follow my senses. And then I write in my head. And a lot of the things that I write, or a lot of the pieces, I write in like a 2-minute time span. It's kind of like a challenge for myself just to see how many words I can put down. I also like to text it or to type it. I hate writing with a pen. My name is Krysten Booker. Thank you for tuning in to Secret Room Sessions.
This Tiger Media production was filmed in the William C. Thresh Television Studio soundstage at East Central University.